Smashing them drums, man. They all are. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Bear and Rooster Show. I am the Bear. This is the Rooster. We are doing another one of these things where I'm going to introduce him to something that he's never heard before. This is one of my favorite bands. They are from Scotland. They are called Biffy Clyro. I've been listening to them for a very long time. They're a three-piece made up of a set of twins and someone else.
Set of twins
Simon.
and another guy.
Yeah. But yeah, these are one of my favorite bands. I got to see them in San Francisco a while ago, and it was so crazy when we walked into the venue. We had a party with us, and whatever playlist that the sound engineer was playing, we were on it, and we heard our own song. We're like, what? And then I went up and talked to the guy, and he's like, oh yeah, this is my playlist, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh sweet. Anyway,
and blah, blah, blah. Was it literally blah, blah, blah?
No, it was Time to Let It Go, I think.
Oh, yeah.
One of our songs. But anyway, I tried to weasel my way into meeting the band and all. He wasn't having any of it. So, so it was fruitless.
The sound guy doesn't have that kind of pool.
It's fruitless. What was I going to say? I'm going to do that again because
someone forgot to put their phone on.
It's on silent, but it's that fucking...
Put on airplane.
Airplane. I can hear that fucking... Ready? Hello, welcome to another episode of the Bear and Rooster Show. I am the Bear. This is the Rooster. We are doing something that we did before. I am going to introduce the Rooster to something that he has never heard before. This is a band, one of my favorite bands, first of all. They're from Scotland. They're a trio made up of a set of twins and someone
another
else.
guy.
and another guy. So
I've heard of Biffy Clyro, and obviously I've heard you mention Biffy Clyro many
he
times.
still hasn't listened to them. He doesn't take my advice.
I've heard them in the background. There's just a lot of stuff to listen to nowadays, man. There's so much to catch up on, but this is a first for me, and it's live on one of the show. Well, I don't know. It's live
Jools
on
Holland.
Jools Holland, which is one of my favorite late night shows. Yeah, man, I'm stoked for it. Thank you for introducing me
Well,
to
you
another.
haven't
Just
heard it
wait,
yet.
because I'm about to introduce him to some other stuff here coming up. So here we go.
Here we go. This
Biffy
is
Clyro.
Hunger in Your Haunt, Biffy Clyro. Come on, the Biff. Smashing them drums, man. They all are.
got 2 down or 3 down?
2, I think.
Yeah, big sounds.
Listen to all the off times here.
Big floor tom. That was fun, man.
Right?
They're really good.
Super
really,
tight.
really good. Yeah, super tight band. But you know me, I'm a sucker for great cymbals and great drums, man. The drums sound so good. Those big booming, deep, almost like bass drums down
Yeah,
on
the
the
floor
on the
toms.
floor toms. Yeah, but he's starting with a 14-inch, which is tuned low as well.
Yeah.
And it just lends itself to that big do 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 do. You know,
And he's absolutely smashing the bejesus out of them, right?
and nothing's washing out.
Yeah.
Great cymbal selection, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't just you can't just ride on any, you can't crash out on any cymbal because sometimes they just wash everything out and you won't hear any of the other instruments. I've heard people crashing out on a China, like a big 18-inch China, and you can't hear anything but that trash can going out. Quah, 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 quah. Can't hear anything else. So he's smart with the selection because you still hear that bass drum is huge, by the way. Big old bass drum. Doom, doom, doom. And big snare sound. It reminds me, his snare sound kind of reminds me of the sound you can get out of your new Pork Pie Customs. Dude, those things sound amazing, man.
Yeah.
They sound incredible.
Shout out to Bill at Pork Pie. He just sent me a hybrid, half aluminum or aluminium, as we say in Europe, and acrylic. It's a pink acrylic shell meshed in then with aluminum or aluminium.
Aluminium.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely
It's so cool.
It's gorgeous.
It's a very, very cool snare.
We-
Hopefully we'll get a nice little rack of snares in here someday soon, and you guys can kind of see a little bit of the cool stuff that's here in the studio. But
yeah,
that was fun, man. Thank you for
super
introducing
tight.
me.
But like we were talking about,
Great lead singer too.
Yeah, they are. I saw them in. The only time I saw them live was in San Francisco last year, and we saw them at the Warfield. Is that what it's?
Mhm.
Yeah, and yeah, we walk into the venue. The whole band were there, and our wives and stuff. And yeah, we walk into the venue, and they're playing an on-off song in the background. You know, which was wild because I went up to the sound engineer and I'm like, "Hey, what's that playlist you're playing?" He says, "Oh, it's just something on Spotify. We happen to be on the playlist," and I had to tell him, "Oh, that's me playing that." Tried to schmooze him, trying to get backstage.
That's
or
me.
something.
Can I see the band?
Yeah, can I have something for free? And he's like, "No."
Can I sit in the booth back here with you?
Yeah, okay, what does this button do? Can I press this button?
If I
Like,
unplug
no.
this, what happens?
Yeah. But so they're originally a 3-piece, but you can tell they've got somebody on synths, they've got another guy
On guitar.
and all of them are doing vocals, so they're answering each other. Each time that there's a vocal there, a chant vocal, there's at least
You know
2
what?
people in
That
on it.
so you call them chant vocal. In the States, we call it gang vocal, right? Like a gang vocal. Everybody's kind of shouting the same lyrics. And that's a big thing, like in the UK, Ireland, Scotland, like all that area up there. You hear a lot of that like gang vocal in the background, and everybody's on a mic, like the whole band.
Well, I think it's when you do that live.
You guys do. You guys have that. It's
we
so
have
cool.
a bit of that. Yeah, yeah.
Haley,
But then
it's in Haley.
It's the sing along, so
Yeah.
you're enticing everybody in that
Yeah.
venue to be part of that moment and be part of the song.
It tells everybody, hey, this is what you say when you
say it. So you better not.
Yeah.
Because
don't mess up our show.
Yeah,
you mess up our show and be pissed.
Yeah, that's the. I would suggest that you go and watch a whole show. The last show I think that they did was they started their tour, and I'm pretty sure they're somewhere in Europe. They might have started in Scotland or something, but they've got a string section and I think a choir and stuff as well.
Wow,
yeah,
it's a big production. People don't think about that, but like at the
they're
CMA,
absolutely huge in Europe. Or well, in their country of Scotland or the UK, they're absolutely massive. They're massive in Ireland too. They're all over the place. But to see them play in the Warfield, now there's probably 1,500, 2,000 people at that show, but they just came off a thing where they shut down Glasgow and they played in Glasgow, and you're looking at probably 80,000 people, something like that, you know, and then come to something that's that size. But
someday maybe we'll talk about all the moving parts that go into putting on a big production like that. You know, like you see them at the CMAs and these award shows and stuff where, you know, artists come in. But, I mean, they have to put on their best production of the year. These artists do. So, like the stage management, all the stage hands, the moving parts, the techs, the sound people. We're talking hundreds of people.
Yep.
But anyway, we could dive into that soup real thick and get lost in the weeds. But thank you for suggesting this to me. Thank you for introducing it to me.
Thank you, Biffy.
Yeah, Biffy Clyro, man. I'm on board. Please remember to like and subscribe if you have not already. We love to bring out content that we haven't heard. All of our reactions, other than when he's introducing me to something or I'm introducing him to something, at least one of us hasn't heard it in that circumstance. But 99% of the stuff that we put out, we have never heard, not even a little bit of. So you get true reactions. And we love bringing out new content. So please support us by liking and subscribing, putting something in the comments, hitting that notification bell, and then you can find our gear at Generate Designs. That'll be coming across your screen right now. And if you'd like to support us further, please go to buymeacoffee.com. All of our information is on there. If you do support us there, please, with anything monetary, please also leave a song that you'd like for us to react to, because we would love to react to what you guys want us to.
Yeah, and you know, it's not going to cost you money to put something in the comments either, but if you are going to be leaving us some sort of monetary or buying piece of merch, please, it's a thank you. So make sure that you drop something that we can do in the comments. So.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, they say they have a saying, Biffy, called Mon the Biff.
Mon the Biff.
Yeah, ready?
Kind of like, come on the town.
Yeah.
All right.
And on that bombshell,
Mon the Biff.
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Bear and Rooster Show. I am the Bear. This is the... What the fuck is that face?